YouTube channel. My name is Megan, just in case you don't know me already, and I'm back with another really exciting makeup challenge. Today's makeup challenge is the one dip makeup challenge, where you literally dip your brush in once and you can't dip in again, no double dipping, and then you've got to use whatever's on the brush. I do believe the first person to do this video was from a channel called Lauren9to5, so I'll link her channel down below, and I know that So Does Life has done it, Nikki Tutorials, James Charles and a few other big influencers have also done this challenge as well, so it's not my original idea, but I thought it'd be really fun to give it a go. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. I am doing a Vlogmas, so I'm uploading as much as I can, and it's all really fun stuff. Makeup challenges, full face of products, makeup collections, and let's just get into the video. So I've tried my best to pick my products wisely, and I hope it works out for me, but I'm not sure if it will. I'm really excited to see what the results of this challenge will be. So for primer, I actually have two products. I'm not sure which one to go for. I've got the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I just picked this because it had a doe fat. Looking at it, you don't actually get all that much product, and I'm thinking that's not going to be enough. This is definitely something that I'd have to double dip with, so maybe I'll go with my second option. And my second option is the NYX Honeydew Me Up. I know it doesn't look like I've used a lot, but I have actually used this quite a few times. So yeah, I think this is what I'm going to start off with. And let's just, as soon as I take it out, that'll be what I use. Let's see. Oh, it's just so sticky. Grab my mirror, I nearly knocked it off my table there. Can you imagine? Put a bit there. Oh, going everywhere. Trying to get as much off as I can because my skin's been pretty dry recently. And I'll just rub that in. Such a nice primer this. I feel like that was more than enough product. Might be speaking too soon, but definitely felt like more than enough product because I love this primer so much. It looks really oily, but it's actually not. It's actually really nice. Yeah, so that's primer all done. The foundation that I chose was the MUA Pro Base. Picked this purely because you get quite a bit on the little spady thing, and it's really thick and full coverage, so this is what I've got to work with. I feel like we should be okay. Don't feel like this shade's gonna work for me though. This shade's definitely not quite right. I mean, just trying to get as much, apparently I want it in my hair as well, off as I possibly can. I've only used this foundation a couple of times and I wasn't sure about it. I found it rather drying. Right, I'm just going to put that like that on my desk, and I can always use that a little bit there if I need a little bit more. Would it be cheating to use one pump of this? I'm just going to use one pump and we'll see how we go. So my goodness. So you look, one pump. We're just going to blend that in with my Real Technique sculpting brush. I swear by this brush for blending in your foundation. This should work. Definitely matte, but I thought the coverage was like a little bit better than that. I'm just gonna as much as I can off this one dip to try and help with some of the coverage. Okay, so that's foundation done. It's not as full coverage as I remember it to be. Now moving on to concealer, I definitely feel like I picked tactical with this. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer, and I have this in the shade Marshmallow. Yep, this has like such good coverage, and I feel like the doe, if I remember rightly, you don't have to dip back in usually. So let's see how much we get out. So we've got quite, I feel like we should be okay with that. Should be okay with that. Alright, so a little bit under my eye, a little bit there. I really want it on my blemishes. I want a bit on my chin, but on my nose. Bit on my blemishes. I mean, if my skin was better, it wouldn't be as difficult, but it's not. It's not at the minute. Let's see how far this takes us. So I'm not loving how my face is looking. Everyone made this challenge look so easy, and I'm not exactly finding it that easy. I think it's just the foundation that I don't like, and my under eyes are looking really cakey already. But let's just move on to some powder. The powder I'm going to use today is the Rimmel Match Perfection, and I went with a loose powder. I just wasn't sure. I nearly went with the Stay Matte pressed powder, but I decided last minute that I thought this would be more tactical. So put loads in. There's absolutely loads on there, absolutely loads. But I'm just gonna load up my brush. Oh, there's so much powder on there. Do I tap off? Do I tap off? Maybe I'll tap a bit off, like. Woo. And that's it. So definitely want to set under my eyes, but oh, that's a lot of powder. Looks like it's blue snowing. That was definitely enough powder, actually. So far, so good. So for contour, I'm going to use the I Heart Revolution chocolate contour, and I'm just going to use this contour at the top. And I just want to concentrate on my cheeks, definitely on maybe under my chin. Right, that's my dip done. Can't really tell how much is on there. By the way, I cleaned all my brushes, so it's like completely fair. Like there was nothing on my brushes to start off with. It's either gonna go really, really bad, or it's not gonna be enough. Oh dear. I just want to spread it a bit and hope it blends. But why have I put it so high? Put a bit on my nose. Look at it. Dear me. If you are new to my channel, I promise that I'm usually a little bit better at makeup than this. usually. It is just a challenge though, isn't it? Just a challenge. I'm just trying to blend. This is like having me blend like so much. But oh, that's harsh. I was gonna say like I think it's gonna look really harsh on camera, but to be honest it looks really harsh right now. Oh, why did I think this challenge would be a good idea? I don't know. I'm enjoying it though, it's kind of fun. Just sitting, really chilled, playing with makeup. Yeah, it's kind of fun actually. Contour done. I'm going to move on to bronzer, and I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Sculpting Bronzer in the shade Bahi. I think it's Bahi. And that looks like that. I just felt like this would be good to like really dip my brush in, and it's pretty pigmented but it also blends out really nice, so that's why I went with this one. But looking at my face right now, I should have gone with like Physicians Formula light bronzer, like a lighter bronzer. Oh. I'm gonna go with that and hope that that's enough. And I hope I've not ruined it, and I hope it's not like, jeez. So definitely want to put some on my head. I would like to blend this out just a bit. Oh, I'm going for the bronze look, like the sun-kissed winter look that, you know, everyone strives for. That's what I'm going for, apparently. Oh, I've gone a bit heavy with bronzer. Definitely going for the sun-kissed look. Maybe it's a little bit too sun-kissed. And for my blusher, I'm going to use this Jouer palette. This is in Rose Gold. I would tip it up, but it's it is smashed, and it's really sad. But I know that it's really pigmented, so that's why I went with that one. But now I'm like, why would I go for something really pigmented when I don't know. Should I go for something really pigmented? Probably not, but let's give it a go. Usually I just like mix it all in, but I think I'm just gonna stick to this shade. So the brush is completely clean, and let's just dip in and oh, let's see what it looks like on. I think I'm just gonna put like a bit there and a bit there, and oh, it's definitely a sun-kissed look, sun-kissed. I've been out in the sun for too long kind of look. I'd love to tell you that that's what I was going for, but it wasn't. We're trying our best though. Oh my gosh, I look like I've been out in the sun for hours and hours. Oh, dear me. I was just trying to blend it in, but there's literally nowhere else for me to blend it in. How did people make this look so easy? It's not easy. For my highlighter, I'm obviously going to take an over highlighter because they are so blinding, and I've got the Smart for Match Star inspired one. So I've got my highlighter brush, went big, thought I'll be able to load quite a bit on my brush. There's nothing on my brush, so clean. Just gonna, I definitely don't need that much, do I? I don't know what I was doing. I definitely don't need that much. It's like I'm almost trying to sabotage myself, but I'm not. Let's just put a bit there. And put a bit there. I like to put some on my nose. Why did I go with so much? I need to buff it in, and I need to use this brush. Like, why else can I put highlighter? Bourbon? Oh, or all over the bloody lid. Never mind, we'll highlight my whole eyelid. I wonder if we can like turn the brush around and blend that in. We're going for a highlighted look. Bronze look, glowy. I just look like I'm sweating. Been out in the sun and I've been sweating. Next I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I chose to use the Makeup As Session brow gel in ash brown. So I'm literally just going to take it out and then fill in my eyebrows. I've also got my Benefit brow things to use as well, because I can just do one dip in that powder as well. But I thought I'd try the brow gel first and then try and fill in any sparse areas that I don't get to use with this. Choose this because you do actually get quite a bit on the little brush, and it's got like little fibres in it, makes your brows quite fluffy. You know what? I think that was enough. I'm hoping that I'll be able to fill in the ends where I like don't really get any hairs with the Browsings palette. And I'm going to use this end of the brush. I've never used this end, so I know it's absolutely clean. And then, do I get to dip into there and then into one of those? Well, that's what I'd normally do, so I don't see why I can't do that. Surely that's not cheating. Right, let's dip into this wax here. And then, oh, I don't know what colour to go with. And then into this one. Let's go for it. Why am I going for that blue? Is it over here I want to go for? You know what? They're not the worst eyebrows I've ever done. I feel okay with those eyebrows actually. For my eye base, I'm going to use the Beauty Bay eye base, and I have this in the shade 2, and let's just, doesn't actually pick up that much product, which I'm a little bit worried about. But I thought I should go with one with a doe foot. Maybe I should use the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. That always gets loads of product out. But I'm doing this now. I'm going to blend it out with this Real Techniques brush. It doesn't have anything on it. I just know it's a little bit stained. And this little area here is staining from, what was I playing with before? The Revolution and Tammy palette. Staining from one of those shades. Let's buff it in. Yeah, this is going to be enough. That blended in so nice. Normally I do a few dips, like per eye, but that actually blended in so well. Just shows that you don't need like that much product, do you really? And for my eyeshadow, I've chosen to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. I actually got this from my Beauty Bay competition that I won. If you haven't watched me unbox that, I highly recommend. Oh dear. And if you haven't watched that video, then I will leave it linked down below for you to watch after this video. It's just where I unbox a £1,000 worth of Beauty Bay makeup that I won. So it's kind of an exciting video, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna do kind of a neutral kind of eye. I don't want to do something too crazy and try something crazy out, because I want it to kind of tie in together. I mean, not that I'd go anywhere with this base anyway. I think I might just use this brush that actually came in the palette. It's got like a fluffy side on one side and more of a packing kind of brush on the other side, but at least then you know it's absolutely clean and there's no cheating whatsoever. And I'm going to take this shade here called Ginger, and I'm just going to run that through my crease, and let's just dip into it. I feel like that's going to be too much. That's quite a crumbly shade, did you see that? Now let's think, we've got to be tactical. Got to put a blob on this side and a blob on that side. Blob, 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 blend. Blob, 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 blend. Yeah.
Blob, blob, blob. Oh, try and get rid of that bristle. I don't think I've got more on this side than this side. Feeling like that's it. I'll probably not now. Just gotta try and blend it. Hopefully it goes all the way across. Yeah. This is quite a nice transition shade actually. I thought it was going to be a bit deep, but blended out. Another bristle. Blended out. It's actually blending quite nice.
Oh, I definitely think I have more on that side than that side. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because I'm seeing it. Some product, put some over here. Some product, put it over here. Dear me. I've tried my best, but I obviously did not put enough on this eye. I did not distribute it too well, so the next shade I think I'll dip in this side and then go to that eye. I'm going to take the M506 brush. As you can see, it's got nothing on it at all. Nothing on it. And I'm going to take this shade Edges, this one right here. And I'm just going to deepen it. I'm going to go on this eye. We're going to go on this eye and then deepen it up. So let's dip in it. How much do I want? I'm gonna need quite a bit, I think. Maybe I want to put it on my lash line as well. Quite crumbly formula, isn't it? In the pan, a lot of kickback, but if I'm honest, not any fallout.
Here. Dot here.
This shade's a lot more pigmented. Right, let's blend. Gonna go back in with this brush. I've not dipped into anything, but hopefully it can help blend this out just a little bit. So I'm going to take that brush from before, that M506 brush, and just try and put a bit under my eye. On my lash line. For my lid shade, I think I'm going to take this shade Zam, and I think I'm actually going to try this on my finger. So let's hope I can get enough. I'm really going to try and get in there. I'm not going to cut my crease or anything. I feel like that's going to be pretty difficult to do. For me anyway. Right, I've got loads on my finger. This should be enough. absolutely loads on my finger. Let's go with like a swipe. Wow! Look at that shade. Swipe and a swipe. Swipe and a swipe. I feel like when using that with your hand, let's try and brush them away. Oh, this was the highlighter brush. Whoops. Never mind. So, still haven't dipped in with anything. That shade is beautiful. I'm gonna go back with this brush and I just want to see if there's anything else on my lower lash line. Oh, like twisting the brush around, trying to get some on my lower lash line. Yeah, they're looking a little bit odd, but not too bad. Not too bad. From where we started off, I feel like we've done okay blending wise to get there. And for my inner corner, I'm going to take this shade Soleil. And for my inner corner shade, I'm going to take the shade Soleil. I think that's how you say it. And this is the brush that I'm going to use, the M515 brush. It looks like it's got stuff on it, but it's not, I promise. It's just stained. And look, you can see that there's absolutely nothing coming off. And that, and then let's just take a little bit on the brush. Really feel like I've got too much, so hopefully I've not tapped off too much there. And let's do the inner corners. Oh, that shade. Love this brush for doing your inner corner. Highlight. Makeup with Alex K. Actually, not into this brush. I have to say it's really good. Just going over that bare bone highlight, seeing as I decided to highlight with an absolutely massive brush before. Well, that worked out fine. So now I'm just going to move on to mascara, and I'm going to use the Collection Lash Surge, and I'm literally just going to, as soon as I take it out, that's what I've got to do both eyes with. And normally I coat and coat and coat and coat, but I'm hoping I've picked well with this brush, and let's just see. It just doesn't look like there's anything on it. Hoping for the best. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Might regret it, but I'm just gonna get rid of that a little bit. Put that down and let's see how we go on. I spent so much time on that eye and then now it's just like the swap. I do swap hands. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. Probably not, because I normally do my mascara off camera, but I do actually swap hands with my mascara. Maybe I should do the left hand makeup challenge. I know I'll be okay when it comes to mascara. But anything else, nah. You know what? I don't think that's too bad. I'm rather impressed with that. I've got as much off the brush as I possibly can, and I'll go out with these eyelashes. Maybe I'd sort this little clump out over here, but I'll go out with these eyelashes. I feel like they're okay. I'm quite impressed with that. And my final step is lipstick. So obviously went with a liquid lipstick for this challenge, so I know my Maybelline Superstar would be really good as an option, but I don't have a shade that I think will work very well with this look. I actually picked out the Tarte's paint in the shade Festival, but this one is pretty cool tone, so I think I'm just gonna use this one by means of elimination. This is the Revolution and Roxara's collab, Roxy collab, and this is in the shade London. This is like the brown version of the set. Ooh, still get quite a lot of product actually. Let's go for it. I feel like this will be okay, there'll be enough. And I did actually get this setting spray out to use. Can you only use one spray? I feel like you can only use one spray. Should have gone with the Morphe continuous setting spray. That would have been one spray. But let's go. Just literally got like this little bit of my face and that's it. Never mind. I'm going to be taking it straight off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I actually had so much fun filming this little challenge. I actually learned so much. Like, you don't need that much product when you're doing your makeup, and I definitely use way too much product. I feel like a lot of people are guilty of this, and I really hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy my video, make sure you hit that like button. The like button should be around here. And make sure you hit that like button if you did enjoy my video. And I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. I'm going to be posting quite a lot during Vlogmas, all makeup challenges and collection videos, full face videos, half and half videos. I have a lot of videos planned that we're just not going to take life too seriously this Christmas. This Vlogmas on my channel. I'm just going to have fun and make some videos, and hopefully it's a little bit entertaining for you. Hopefully. And if you do have any makeup challenge suggestions, just leave them in the comment section down below for me and I'll definitely do that. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!